it's Elizabeth. Welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 essential oils for back to school. Alright, so I'm excited to share with you our top 5 essential oils for back to school time. And I am doing this video as a collab with one of my friends, ElizabethYoungLiving. Now I'm going to link her channel down below. She is awesome. She has just started her channel a few months ago and just has such a passion for health and wellness, and it's neat to see her experiencing these products at the very beginning stages and just sharing that passion along the way. It reminds me of me a couple years ago when I first started, just so excited. That's why I started YouTube, is to share my passion about health and wellness with anybody who'd listen. And it's neat to see her try new products along the way, and she just has such a zest for life. And you can't miss her because she's got a little bit of funky pink hair in the back, which is so cool. I wish I was as bold as you, Alyssa, to get a little bit of color. So make sure you go check her out and let her know that I sent you her way. But this is a collab with her. So she's got her top 3 to 5 back to school essential oils that she's gonna share too. And so without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so I got this bag to hold our back to school oils, and I keep this in the kitchen on the counter. The kids know, we went through it before school started with Daddy too, so he knows what's happening before the kids leave. And these are the oils that I encourage them to use to have them so that they have the best day possible. So we start off with their favorite one, which is orange essential oil. Now, I love orange essential oil. It is a great support for your body and a great support for your immune system. Think of all those rinds of oranges that were cold pressed. So all the rinds were cold pressed to make orange oil. I have it diluted because we put it on their stomachs each morning. I once put on orange oil without diluting it, and that's a whole separate issue. It was really, really burning in my belly button, and I had to put a lot of carrier oil on it. So it's a sensitive place, so it's good to dilute. We also have tried this before bed and found that the kids were just wound up. So it's also a good pick-me-up. So I love this for them before they head off to school. They just put it on their tummy on their own. Another one we did, especially for the first few days of school, just because it's a little nerve-wracking. I know some of you haven't started school yet because you're living up north and school doesn't start for another couple weeks. Man, I wish that was us. I miss starting after Labor Day. But Peace and Calming is a great one. So I know we're talking about revving them up and getting them ready, but another one that's great too is Peace and Calming, because there's a lot of jitters when you start back to school. I don't know if you were ever the kid that was nervous when you first started, but it's just a new experience. New teachers, new classroom, and I just found that this is really great for them to calm their nerves. Now what I did is I actually got my label maker out. So I've bought the circle labels from Young Living, put it on the top. These glass bottles are from Abundant Health for You. And then I've got my label maker that tells them, where do you put this oil? You put it on your tummy. Now this serves for 2 purposes, to remind the kids and to remind Daddy. So he knows, okay, where do they put this oil? What do they do? It goes on their tummy. So those are the first 2, orange and Peace and Calming. I have got one that goes on their feet to support their immune system, Thieves Spray. Of course, you could use the Thieves oil, but the Thieves Spray is great too. And I put on the cap feet. So before they put their socks and shoes on, go ahead, give your feet a quick spray. And we know that we put it on the bottom of our feet because it's very quickly absorbed into the body. Very, very quick. So love Thieves on the bottom of their feet. Then I have 2 more. The next one is to help them focus and concentrate is Genius. And it's spelled Genius. This is from the Kids Scent collection. This is already diluted. And what they do is they just put a couple drops on their fingers here, and then they put it on the base of their neck right here. Support good brain health, right? So this is a good one. Very strong smelling. All right, and then the last one is actually, I know I said I would only pick 5, Alyssa, but I picked 2 in 1. And this one is 2 oils plus a carrier oil, and I've got shoulders written on there. Can you guess what I have the kids put on their shoulders? 2 oils. 2 oils go on their shoulders. The very first one is Valor, because I want them to be brave. I want them to be bold and stand up for what's right. And what we do is when we put this on their shoulders, we actually pray at the same time. So I'm praying that they'll be bold and have courage, but also white angelica. And this one reminds us to pray that those that have negative attitudes, that are mean or just mean-spirited, that they would leave our kids alone, as well as our kids wouldn't pick up any of that negative behavior. So these two oils, I put about 6 to 8 drops. Same thing with the orange and the peace and calming, 6 to 8 drops, and the rest is a carrier oil. And we roll this on their shoulders. And when we do, we pray. We pray that they'll be bold and they'll have courage, and we also pray that anybody who's negative would leave our kids alone and that our kids wouldn't pick up that same bad spirit. So those are my top 5 essential oils for back to school time. I would love to hear what your top 5 are, or just what are your favorite oils for back to school? Which ones are your must-have? Make sure you leave a comment down below so we can all learn together. If you want to get your own oils for back to school time, make sure you click the link down below and we will get you started. All right guys, hope you're having an awesome day. Thanks for watching.